I thought I'd give you guys a quarterly reading wrap-up update. So far in 2025, I've read 24 books, and my Goodreads goal is 40. I'm 10 books ahead, according to Goodreads. January, I read 5 books, and my favorite was When Dimple Met Mushi by Sindhi Menon. 3.5 stars, cute romance, can read this book quickly. Really the only book I remember reading that month. February, I also read 5 books. My favorite was the last book I ended up reading, which was Picture Perfect Murder by Rachel Dillon. 3.4, 3.5 stars. March was one of my favorite months of reading so far. I liked every book I read, which was nice. It was my birthday month, and I also read my favorite book of the year so far overall, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie. 4 stars. I love Agatha Christie. I love how she writes and sets up some mysteries. So excited I have a box of some of her mysteries with Poirot now, so I can read some of them in physical form. And these are just tabs of the room outlines when I review this in the future. I think I'm going to read the next one, The Big Four, next month. In April, I'm pretty sure I read 6 books, and my favorite so then was Black Hills by Nora Roberts. Nora Roberts lately has just been writing, like, every book I read of hers I've really liked. I'd say maybe this is like my 3rd or 4th favorite of hers. I really liked how she described the environment in this. I liked the plot of the animal rescue. And while there was some depth in this book, it was a lot less like murder mystery than her other books, some of her other books I've read, which was nice. And this is about a 3.5, 3.6 stars overall. I'm currently reading The Cinderella Murder by Mary Higgins Clark and Ethel Burke. 15 chapters in, liking it so far, but it is a little bit just an okay book so far. My least favorite book by far is Stealing the Crown by T.P. Fielding. First book I've ever given 1 star to, just not what I was expecting. Boring, just overall a bad book. I have a review on this on my account. And as long as I keep reading 5 or 6 books a month, I'm happy with that. I have not been reading much the past couple years. I like to think 2025 is the year I'm fully getting back to really enjoying reading and prioritizing it. If you're wondering, I've not read any or continued any series so far this year. However, I do think I'll be reading the second in the Red Queen trilogy in the next month or 2. And then later this year, I want to read the first Game of Thrones book. And I may read Go with the Dragon Tattoo as well. But other than that, I'm just happy reading my contemporary mysteries. And once I finish reading Cinderella Miller, I think the books I plan to read for the rest of the month are going to be really good.